Alright, kind of a drizzly day today. I don't know, I just feel like I gotta do something. So I'm gonna clear this patch out. We wanted to plant a little garden here. Clean it up and maybe detect it a little bit. That's something I have to build. It's like a deck tent thing, but we're gonna put it in the yard, make a little outdoor whatever. Because it's raining, I'm just kind of doing a point and shoot thing. Usually I like to, I was thinking of doing a kind of time lapse me clean this up, but you know, rain, so whatever. Got a free garbage can the other day. Tag sale season! Woo! Let's get to work. This thing's awesome. It's so cool.
Oh,
Ooh, all right.
just walked into that. I was dumb.
I clean this up, might be able to use it. We can use it when we do our sidewalk. Baseball. First up is a penny. Woohoo! And another one right next to it. Ow! Thorn got me. It's pretty neat. It's like a mini version of the one I found earlier. Cool. Ow! Alright. Plan B. Oh, shit. What in the world? Is this a giant saw blade? Oh. Ooh, that's what I like to hear. There's some sweet tones, yo. Sweet tones. Ooh, a quarter. Nice. Getting rich. Oh, what's that, what's that car, a Chevy Nova? I'm not a big car guy, but I'm pretty sure it's a Chevy Nova, right? Sweet. There's a root grew right through this washer. Huh. What are we thinking this is? It's like a mini fireplace poker. Who would ever have this on their keychain? By the way, I'm totally putting this on my keychain. So it is absolutely insane to think about the amount of stuff that was buried in this little area. You know what? I'm sure there's more to be found there, but I had to stop sometime, so let's take a look at what I found thus far. Mind you, I did fill up about a third of a garbage can with garbage, and that these are just the things that I thought were kind of worth putting on camera. So let's start with the small stuff. So I guess I'll start with the Chevy Nova emblem, which is probably, if I had to guess, most people's favorite out there, especially if you're a car guy or a car girl, a car person. I myself am not. I'm not a huge car guy. I know how they work, I know how they run, I know how to repair it when things go wrong, but that's the extent of my knowledge. I couldn't tell you the difference between a Ford Mustang and a Shelby Cobra, you know. I just never got that big into cars. But I was a mechanic in the military, and then a mechanic after the military, and I chose those paths just because I like having practical knowledge. When my car breaks down, I can save a few $1,000s by just doing it myself. But still a really, really cool find. But my favorite find, which might surprise you, is actually this little bladed hook guy. I don't know, I think it's a wood carving thing. Maybe it came out of the penknife or something, but I don't know. For some reason, this piqued my interest a lot. I also really like the corkscrew little mini auger with the intense spiral on it. I just think it's a really cool kind of drill bit. It looks like it's hand-driven. It looks like someone stuck a nail into it, or maybe that was the original handle on it, but it almost looks like someone just stuck a nail in there. But it's cool. I don't know. I like things like this. I also really like this little Buddha baby keychain thing. It's just, I don't know what to make of this little guy. It's funny. It's weird. It's the exact kind of thing I like to dig up. Just funny, weird, interesting items. Other than that, you know, little magnet there, another keychain, some silverware that's not very silvery anymore, and one that is, but I won't be using it. Handful of clad, and a wheat penny. Actually, there's a wheat penny in there. And copper pipe, you know. That does it for the small stuff. Let's move on to the larger stuff. I bet you can guess which my favorite is, right off the bat. This giant, ridiculous, awesome hand auger. It's so cool. I love it. I'm debating heavily whether I should restore, like make a new wood handle for it. That might be a fun project, and put it back into service. Also, at the same time, when am I ever going to use this? Who knows? If the grid goes down and we all have to resort back to hand tools again, hey, I'll have a giant hand auger. Either way, it's going to be on my wall. Anyway, as for the rest of the items, nothing wildly exciting. A couple things like this. I don't know what this is. If anyone has any idea, hey, let me know. It's unique. I don't know what the things are next to it. There's a couple of them there, a pair of them. And then the fireplace poker, which might not be a fireplace poker, but looks like one. I don't know. Tire iron. You know, I don't have to list off the items. You can see them. Anyway, moving on to what might be the most exciting find of the whole bunch. This giant, awesome wheel thing. I think it goes to one of those old-fashioned plows that you can either draw with a tractor or with a horse. I don't think it's old enough to be drawn by a horse, but certainly by a tractor. And that there's like, you know, a dozen of them in a row, and it's meant to plow and till fields. Because all of this used to be old farmland where we live. It was all in the 1800s, late 1700s, all farmland. So it would make sense that this was these were fields that were once plowed with this item, which is awesome. It's a huge, like, just a significant piece of the history of this area, and I'm really, really excited about it if that's what it is. I'm like 99.9% sure that's what that has got to be. If I'm wrong, let me know, but either way, I'm gonna clean it up, and I think I'm gonna stick it in the garden somewhere as just a display piece. I'm wondering if I should like put a little Rust-Oleum on it, maybe a clear coat or something, because I don't want to paint it or anything. I want to try to preserve it in its natural state as much as I can, but it will only get worse over time if I don't do something like a Rust-Oleum coating, so I'll do something like that maybe. Anyway, I had a great time. I found some really cool things, I think, and I can't wait for the next one. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. That was dumb.